You ever hear a baby name so bad it instantly makes you lose all respect for the parents? Yeah, that was me the day my cousin announced her daughter's name. We were all in the hospital room doing the polite smiles, passing around balloons, the whole new baby energy. Then Emily, my cousin, bless her heart, beams like she just discovered fire and says, her name is Khaleesi. The silence in that room could have cured global warming. My aunt's smile twitched like she was holding in a sneeze. My grandma literally whispered, Lord, help us, and I bit my tongue so hard I think I left teeth marks. Now, before you say, but that's cute, it's from Game of Thrones, let me explain. This wasn't 2012. This wasn't peak GOT fandom when everybody was naming their dog or their Wi-Fi router after Daenerys. This was last year. Post-finale. Post-burn down a city full of innocence. Episode. And here's the kicker. Emily hasn't even watched the full series. She tapped out around season 4. She just saw Daenerys looking pretty and powerful and thought, yep, that's the vibe. I gently reminded her, she goes genocidal at the end, right? Emily waves me off like I'm being dramatic. People won't remember that part. Spoiler alert, we remember. And Emily, oh, she doubled down. She's like, it's unique, not like all those boring names people use. Girl, I literally Googled it while still in the hospital. Thousands of babies were named Khaleesi in the US during peak Game of Thrones. At this point, that name is less unique warrior queen, and more. Walking reminder of bad HBO writing. And honestly, the irony kills me. Emily is not the mother of dragons type. She's the type who cries when Starbucks gets her oat milk wrong. She's the type who calls her mom because DoorDash forgot the fries. Imagine her raising a strong, independent woman who doesn't take crap from anyone. Now look, I get it. Parents can name their kids whatever they want. Free country, yada yada. But here's the thing. You're not just naming a baby, you're naming an adult human being. Someone who's gonna have to put that name on resumes, credit cards, dating apps. Picture this. You walk into a job interview. Hair slicked, suit pressed, and you introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Khaleesi Johnson. Do you know how hard the hiring manager's face muscles are gonna work to not laugh? That's not fair to the kid. That's a lifelong uphill battle for respect because mom wanted to cosplay as edgy and different. So now, whenever I hear these weird flex baby names, my respect just drops like a rock. You wanna be creative? Cool, but be smart. Don't saddle a kid with a name that screams trend instead of person. Because one day that baby is gonna grow up, walk into a room, and instead of people saying, oh wow, what a strong name, they'll say, damn, your mom really loved HBO, huh? And honestly, that's not the legacy I'd want to leave. Story 2. The moment my coworker told me she named her newborn Danger, I choked on my coffee so hard I had to pretend it went down the wrong pipe. But nope, I heard her right. Danger. Like Danger is my middle name, except it was his first name. She said it in the break room like it was the most normal thing in the world. We decided to name him Danger because he's gonna live boldly. Girl? He's 8 pounds and currently can't even hold up his own head. The boldest thing he's done so far is cry during his first bath. She showed us the birth announcement card too. All big block letters. Welcome baby Danger. I swear it looked more like a theme park ride than a human's name. And then she added, oh, and his middle name is Blaze. So, Danger Blaze. That poor kid sounds like a rejected Marvel character. What really got me though was how proud she was. We didn't want something basic like Liam or Noah, she explained. We wanted a name that would make him stand out. Mission accomplished, honestly, but probably not in the way she thinks. Here's where it gets worse. She actually got mad when people laughed. She told me, people are just too closed-minded to appreciate a strong, unique name. I wanted to say, no, Jessica, we're just imagining the substitute teacher calling Danger Blaze during attendance and trying not to lose it. And look, I'm all for creativity. I really am. But there's a difference between giving your kid a unique name and giving them a lifelong punchline. Imagine him introducing himself at job interviews or on a first date. Hi, I'm Danger. Bro, no one's taking you seriously until you hand over a driver's license. And this isn't even the first time I've seen this. I once met a baby named Princess, spelled exactly like that, no space. Another family named their son Legendary, because he's destined for greatness. I don't know, maybe just let them earn the title first? Honestly, the second someone hits me with a name that sounds like a brand, a fantasy character, or a warning sign, my respect for their decision-making just plummets. It's not edgy, it's setting that kid up for a lifetime of awkward introductions. All right, Yuseb heard my story, but which one sets crazier to you? Danger Blaze or the other wild names Yuseb heard? Share your favorite in the comments.